everybody. I didn't click it quick enough there. Today is our Arty chat with Myriam. Curiosity is at the heart of everything that Myriam Wulf creates, known to many as Art Curious by MNW. Myriam's works embody exploration, play, and a fearless approach to mixed media art. Since joining PM Artist Studio as a designer in October 2022, can you believe that? It's crazy. 3 years. Nuts. She brought her signature blend of vibrant color, layered texture, and intuitive design to every project. Myriam's creative process invites viewers to wonder, what if? Celebrating both the beauty and discovery and joy of experimentation. Y'all know, girl likes to explore some things. All right, let's bring Myriam on. Hold on, I have to click her unmute thing. Let me do that real quick before. And then we're going to go over here to guest view. And there she is.
Hi.
Myriam in her nerd shirt. We've been talking for a little bit, y'all. Okay. Hello to everybody. Do we usually hello everybody? We've done it both ways, I think.
I don't remember.
Myriam, it's your call. It's your Arty chat. Shall I say hello to everybody, or do you want to just jump right in?
We can jump right in.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. I see a lot of people there.
We do. We have quite a few folks. Oh, and I'm going to switch over back here.
And they need to all do their thumbsy-upsies.
That's right. Thumbsy-upsies, y'all. Go share this to your page. Let people know. We're going to get to know Myriam here.
Yeah.
We've known Myriam for...
Maybe I get to know me.
Yeah, maybe. We're all going to explore some things today.
And you can watch the rerun.
That's right, in the rerun.
If you missed something.
Let us know in the comments below. If you have questions, we'll submit them later and, talk about it later.
Yes, of course. I am waiting for the questions.
Okay, 1 second. I was told to turn your volume. Or she might be able to.
Do you need me to talk?
Is that a little better?
That's better.
Yeah, I think that's better. Okay.
Is in my ear anyway.
Okay, cool. All right. So usually what I ask folks is, Myriam, do you remember how you found PM Artist Studio, or did we? Sometimes we find people. Sometimes
and you don't know.
I can't.
I find you in my feed, and I see it. I saw it live for seconds several times, and I said, no, it's not for me. I don't like it, and I pass it. You didn't know that.
I didn't know that. See?
And then one day, the coin sometimes need to fall. And one day, and I saw it. I watched it, and I fell in love.
See, we just tell people that sometimes you need to spend a little time with us just to get it, just to be sure.
We're an acquired taste.
We are an acquired taste. You need to marinate on us a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think that the interaction between you on that days, I don't know, not always, it was something that I didn't like. That was, but. Maybe it's like you said, it's an acquired taste to know you.
Yeah.
Because
yes.
When you know you understand the value of that interaction.
Yes.
I like the way you put that.
I think so too. All right. That's really funny that, I hadn't thought that about, how you came upon us, that it took a few takes.
Yes.
I love that. Sometimes I need to put that on a sticker somewhere. Sometimes it takes a few takes. It's an acquired taste for sure. I know that.
Like oysters.
All right. So I know that, over the years, obviously we've chit-chatted just here and there. And then of course you were a regular in our, in the chat, so we get to know more and more about you. We get to know about a lot of folks in the chat, but
yes.
it's nice now to be able to maybe hear about some of that. I would love to hear, because I know you have lived all over, or many places.
Not so much, but yes.
And you've been a lot of places. I think I would be interested in hearing you talk about that, and then also how that kind of drives what you do today, how the art that you create. So I'll leave that in your, there you go.
So first of all, I cannot talk about my life without talk about my father. Because my father, as an artist, he was an artist in every aspect of his life. And it was like the little boys that went to the big artist to help all his life. Then that is how they learn art. And like an apprentices. I don't know how to say it in English. Apprentice. But that's what I felt in my life. As I breathe and as I learned to talk and to read and to write, I learned to art. It was so natural for me. And I was born in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, and I lived there 49 years of my life, but I went to several places. Like I didn't have only one house. I think I lived in 25 houses.
Wow.
Until I came here and I lived in another 5.
Wow.
Now there is several years that I am in the same house, and that's unusual for me. When I was 14 years old and I was about to be 15, it's like the sweet 16 that it's at 15 in Argentina.
Yeah, quinceañera.
The quinceañera, yes. So my parents asked me if I prefer a big party. It was a big party, like a wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Or that we all, the family, go for 2 months to South Africa, Israel, and Europe.
You chose that, right?
No-brainer.
Tough choice.
Good job.
Yeah, so we went, and it was very interesting. I think that we went to a lot of museums, a lot of places with a cultural significance, but we didn't go to restaurants or things like that. So we took from the breakfast in the hotels, sandwich, and then with that we ate lunch. And my mother had something to boil water, and we made a sausage or a puree or something like that for the night, because the most important things was to know all the places. And same in my life, when I was growing up, we went almost at least 3 or 4 nights to dance recitals or museums of art or theater.
Which one was out of all of that trip? What was like the most like thing that you were like you've always remembered and think fondly of?
It's very well. I was in El Escorial in Spain, and I was 14, almost 15. My middle sister was 13, and my little sister was 8. And all of us knew how to read Hebrew because we have that in our education. But the person that lead the tour went to a place that was like a glass uh, table, and it was a Bible in Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, I dare you to read that. And we didn't say anything. We look at ourselves. We didn't want to shame him,
Yeah.
but every one of us could do that.
That's great. Oh, that is a good memory. That is really sweet.
Yeah. Of
What?
course, I remember all the art,
Uh-huh.
and specifically, it was a statue of a girl with a veil, and it was in marble, and you could see the face
Through the veil.
like it was behind the
Oh,
veil.
Mm-hmm.
That
See, I
was
speak Myriam. I'll get y'all. I'll get y'all. See the veil, the BV, veil.
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 Yes, thank
But
you.
veil. Yeah. No, I knew.
Yeah, in Spanish it doesn't matter. It's pronounced the same.
The same.
Velo.
Velo.
Spanish, velo. And
I think
that
I know which
was
statue you're talking about. And
I
that
think I
is
do too.
absolutely amazing.
amazing.
And I'm
Yes.
sure that seeing that in real life was even more so because I've not seen it in real life. I've only seen pictures of it or like on a
Yes,
documentary.
and you start to stare from every point of
Yes.
view, and you cannot believe it.
Yeah,
It's
that's some mastery of all sorts because not only just understanding the human body, but then working with that in stone.
yeah.
And that's not one of those things that there's gesso or I'm sure that you want to know, how many pieces of rock were like. But I guess if you're at that level, you've worked through all of the breaks and the things. I would assume.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty funny. Do you feel like some of that still it is now? Do you reflect upon some of those when you're working in the, from day to day when you stream and do the art that you create? Do you think
Yeah.
about those things and go, oh,
Well,
it was like that?
yeah, sometimes you need to talk. You are two, and you can talk between you. I am alone. I need to talk with the audience. So sometimes I remember things. I think everything I do remind me something.
Yeah.
And it's a consequence of something too.
Isn't that funny that, and isn't it interesting that sometimes when you're doing something, you hadn't really thought of that particular inspiration, but then afterwards you're like, oh, I wonder, if that came out just sort of bubbling to the surface because it was there before, or is it that you did the thing and then you were kind of re-reminded in a way? I find that comes true.
I think that in every molecule of a human being, there is a intervention of the surrounding.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do things, it's like when you see a kid that is misbehaved,
Mm-hmm.
you know for sure that their parents are like that, or it's something that they don't came one day and say, oh, I want to do that it's original.
Right. Yeah.
So,
it was funny. Brad was he took Izzy to the donut shop the other day, and I guess some little boy was like having a absolute meltdown.
oh,
And they came back, and Izzy was like, yeah, that little boy was acting very badly. And we were like, yeah, we wouldn't put up with that. Like that, there was just there
of
would be
course.
none of that.
It was very strange for her.
Yeah, because she was like, oh wow. We're like, yeah,
it's not allowed.
Yeah, that is unacceptable.
Hey, not that she doesn't have moments of melting down.
Well, right. Not,
but usually.
And we try to keep that at home, or we're going home, or we're going to the car. Now, mine was always, we're going to the bathroom. Do you want to go to the bathroom? Have a little conversation? No, I don't want that. I will work it out. That's
Oh,
funny.
dear.
Okay, so I love that. I just one of the things that I have always found absolutely fascinating about you is just all the different places that you've been, the people that you know, just people, places, and everything that you know. I've always found that very fascinating about you, and I think that that's something that you bring to your streams that is special. It's different. A lot of us
Hmm.
haven't been, you know, all over and experienced the different cultures and things firsthand in the way that you have. And I just think that that's really cool.
I remember I was little, and my father and my sister, because the little one, I don't know if it was born yet, but the two of us were very, very near one to another. And we were in the park, and suddenly one person, a woman with a kid, uh, talking in English and asked something, and my father started to talk to her and to get to know her, and we ended in the house of this woman, like uh,
Hanging out.
playtime, and it was an experience that it formed me.
Yeah.
It's like people and things don't happen to go around you and you don't have an interaction with them.
Yeah. That is pretty cool. And I'm sure, yeah, at a young age to see that, oh, because you know, you a lot of times that it's, hey, people are strangers. You just don't go and hang out with them.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
moment where your
And in
father,
English,
yeah, especially people speaking English. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Myriam, Becky just said that you can sing in 3 languages.
Yes,
Is
that's
that
right.
true?
I can sing in more than that. I know songs in another languages.
Ah,
I love that.
I think that's amazing.
Aw. And then Carrie says, I admire Miriam's tenacity and strength to continue to create, surrounded by war and conflict. Yes, that is.
Oh,
And
thank you, Carrie.
I'm
Yeah.
sure that, yeah, current events and things that I'm sure that affects
Mm.
you on so many levels.
When we went in the last time that this zone, it's very quiet always,
Okay.
but in the last one between Iran and us, between, I say, because it's between always, um, we had a lot of problems, and we needed to run to
The
a
shelter.
shelter because we don't have in our house. And what I did when I saw that they were little kids, I put in my, I have something
Oh, you're
prepared,
keeping things.
and I put paper and crayons and
Nice.
markers so they can
Stay
do
busy.
art and forget where they are.
Yeah. Aw.
It was very interesting, and till today I have the mother of them on my mail that
So
I
you made that. You made a connection, kind of like your father did at the park.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yes. For me, people are opportunities, and it's opportunity to know a part of you,
Mm-hmm.
because people are like mirrors of yourself,
Yeah.
because at the last or yeah, I don't know how to express it, it's you looking and interpret
Yeah.
your surroundings. So Kerry interpret my bravery because he is looking his.
Mm. Aw.
And I'm glad that I could bring something, as every one of you
Yeah.
bring something to me every day.
Aw, that's so sweet. All right, I'm gonna try to uplift us a little here, because otherwise I'll
Okay.
start bawling, and then that's hard to stop when I.
Start to cry.
Yeah, you know me. Woo, girl. I am okay. So, because I want to understand, how did you come up with the name Art Curious by MNW? Like, why did you choose that?
Because I have broad interests in art, and you can imagine after 64 plus years doing art, you need to. There is something that keep you moving, keep
Mhm.
you doing, and I am every time I find something because I am actively looking for.
Yeah.
And that's my curiosity. This thing that is here, that maybe for a lot of you, that is quilting, for a lot of you, it's very near to you because you saw it. It's very,
A lot of people started out quilting.
yes. In my surrounding, no.
You'd not
So for
experienced.
me, yes. So I am admired that you have a geometric form and color,
Yeah.
and suddenly you cut it in a particular way, and you have another one different, and you combine them in different ways, and you have different things.
Yeah.
So that open path in my mind, and I think that's my ultimate goal, is to have the path that I have,
Mm-hmm.
that they stay open and open new ones.
That's great.
And
So the quilting you just started recently, right?
yes, yes.
What has been the biggest frustration with that?
The last, the biggest frustration for in my last one. This is a piece I made with some fabric I bought online,
Okay.
and it's polyester. And
Oh. Mm-mm.
I cannot work with that. But
Don't wear it to the club either. I'm just letting you know. Yeah.
but I will found something to do with this, and that will be my
Use
great
it for a journal.
frustration.
Use it for a journal.
Yes, I can, but I want to use it, but to do something with like a base or something like that, for curtains. I need to do
Oh.
2 curtains, so I will use it. I can put a stabilizer on it. I
Okay.
have ideas, and that's my curiosity. What if you
Yeah.
said it?
Yes. What if? You have always been that way. I mean, ever since we have come across you, it is definitely that, and it's a very playful kind of curiosity, which is beautiful to experience and watch, and I that's why I love hearing you talk about those sorts of things. Um, that just I'm chuckling in my mind about the polyester thing. Trying to think if we should go off on that tangent or not. Probably best not to.
This is cotton. I
Cotton.
love
Yes,
cotton.
cotton all day long, especially if you're going to be putting it, on your
Well,
bed or your body or.
I made some. You must know this or
I
this.
do know this. Look at that. Yeah, so that's Paula's one of the lizards. They come in.
Yes, and
Yes.
this is Daisy.
Yes, yes. Darcy's which one
Darcy's
is
Daisy.
yeah.
So
And
I am.
yeah, we have some
Sorry,
lovely.
Darcy. And
fun.
I am experimenting because I want to do my own art
Yeah.
on quilts. So I don't know what is going to end. Like I made something with Caleb stencil,
Mm-hmm.
and this is part of the.
Oh.
And I made something to my trip to put my medicines. So
Okay.
I am enjoying things, and at the same time, and this is an exclusive because it's going to be in an exhibition, I made this.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
And
I
that's me.
recognize it back there.
That's Miriam in the middle. Or are those all your
All Myriam
Oh,
in different
Miriam.
stages.
Oh, I love it.
And that I don't, I can't forget myself when I explore something new.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you are in the exploring, like in the acquisition stage, you need to be like in zero, without expectations, without history, and then you can combine everything.
Yeah, it's kind of like being a sponge. You want to you're going to soak it all up and then it kind of mixes and then you know squeeze it out and see kind of how
Let
all
it mix. I
Yeah.
don't. It's like when you do a work, a painting or whatever. If you put your intention so like that, it's not. I made poetry about the artist, and that the artist is not a creator. It's only a base. Through him, there are energies that go through you and make something.
Oh.
And that something that it makes, it's not, you cannot. I made an analogy with the fisherman, for instance. You cannot take your nets before they are full.
That's right.
And that's what I feel about art.
I love that. That's a beautiful thought. For sure.
Mm.
I need to write that in my fish book.
Oh, yes. I can send you the.
Okay. Yes.
I made collage with that. It's a book. It's a book of in 3 languages.
3 languages. All right. Well, I will. Yes, send it to me in at least 2.
No, it's all in one. It's all written already. But it's a PDF. I can send you. It's okay.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, and I know that whatever I say today is not actual tomorrow.
That is so
And it
true.
wasn't yesterday.
Well, that's why, you know, like whenever P says, oh, I don't like that paint, I'm like, just give her 5 minutes and she'll figure out what to do with it.
Yeah.
She's just mad at it because she didn't know what to do with it.
You cannot understand yourself or your own art until all of you is in the same place. And sometimes the artist used to let that flow. And after that, you watch it and say, no, that's not. But you need to let rest.
Yes. Marinate in it a little.
Yeah.
See? That's what I tell her all the time. Sometimes she listens.
I will send her a video about this.
Oh, good. Send it
So
to her in the
you
lightning
can rest
bolt.
and let her watch that.
Okay. So you're doing the quilting right now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that, what do you find yourself going back to the most though? Like even or you're like, okay, well, you know, I'm still quilting or whatever, but you know, you've got a few minutes here and you're just like, I'm gonna do this. What is this?
This is this.
The little gel plate.
Gel plate.
Gel plate.
I have all of them. I have here a place, and I even have a new one that I was telling you yesterday, because when you are up, I am in bed. This
Yeah.
is one.
Oh, you got a
New.
circular.
I need to baptize her. And I was in bed 11 something in the night, and P started to do her thing. And I said, that's not fair. I
Did you get out of
only
bed?
can think now on my gel plate that it's alone and waiting for me.
Just sitting
But
there,
I
sad.
cannot do it.
You're like, but I need to get some sleep. We'll do that in the
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I love that. That's a good story. That's so about the gel plate. Like, what is it that you think keeps drawing you back there? Is it that curiosity? And it's kind of one of those things. So this is what P always says about it: is that she thinks she kind of has it figured out, but then quickly it lets you know that, hey, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, the gel plate is taking me to the first printing I made with my father when I was age 8, and he took me with him to the place he worked, his studio that wasn't in our house, and he set me on the office, and he said, Myriam, I need someone who help me this summer.
Oh.
These are the conditions. You will have a card, and you are going to put the card as every one of he did that professionally. I was 8, and my first task was to clean, to put. I had something with water and muriatic acid.
Okay.
8.
That's fine.
And I went everywhere because the floor was with paint and with everything, and we need to clean it. I cleaned the holes of the printers. They had holes to suck the paper. That was when my father had that, because the first one was the manual one.
Right.
And but I was in all that. I made my first print alone, and I designed it at age 12. And I designed my first furniture with design at age 14. So coming to the gel plate for me was to come to a known place, but different.
Yes. That's what I love. I don't actually love like doing, gel printing, but I like being over here because it hits so many, when I have Pete do the things that I want her to do, or I have ideas about things, that usually comes from my printing background and graphic design stuff, because I'm like, I don't think she's thought about this because she's not had those experiences. She never worked at a print shop. She didn't really, I don't even think you really did print work or anything quite like that.
I did one. Remember, I did the lithograph with Amy. Of your dad on the couch.
That's right. But that's a little different. Like
that was taking a drawing and transferring it to the play.
Yeah.
I know about because that was a screen print, and you don't need to use a lot of colors. You can mix colors, doing more than one layer, and in some layers it's like it's a little bit over, and then you have another color. And all of that I learned as a kid.
Yeah.
So you see the world different. You your view of the world. Why curious? Because I know that everything was made, and you can go and like every part of it. I know how to put apart and to put on again.
Yes. Well, and it's funny as you're saying that. Eddie says
subtractive.
Yes, and then did you see Eddie says fun fact? Myriam built the NERT from scratch. She really did. So what started out as just a fun concept. Obviously, you know, Eddie's the king of the NERT. He came up with the idea because he owned a fantasy yurt or wanted a yurt, but then we turned it into a NERT because we're naughty yurters. And Paula was there already with the chair, and then Myriam turned that into an actual thing.
Habitable.
Like, yes,
Diorama.
Yes, diorama. I was trying to come up with that word.
Yes. And it was very funny. And I now needed to get rid of a lot of things because I don't have the
room
for them. But I have them in my memory. I have them. It have a purpose. It had a purpose. And maybe if someone watch again the particular streams, will have a purpose too. Yes. It's multi-label.
Well, and a lot of times I even tell that to P about, like, you know, she likes to keep a lot of things, and I get it because you do get attached to them, but then it's kind of like once in a, and I think it kind of goes back to that the art is the journey, and then what we produce is a bonus to it all. That is lovely and wonderful, but it doesn't necessarily have to be kept in its actual form because we've done the thing online, we've shared it with people, and then she gets to cut up the prints and send them off to people. They get to use them or share them or send them on, or
of course. And she inspire us, you inspire us in a way that anything that you have and you look after that will be near that.
Yeah. Aw. I love you, Myriam.
Oh, I love you too. Let me tell you, I remember something. I remember something that maybe it's not art, but it's how I am, on how I take the life.
Yeah.
I was in a part of Argentina, very, very poor, and I was 2 years there in the same lot that another family. And I have my 4th kid there, and they watch me how I was with how I nursed him and everything. And she asked me once, why you nurse him if he have diarrhea? And I say, it's not like that. That's the way the little babies have their depositions.
Yeah.
I said it like, okay, she had at that time 2 kids below the level of like they were very bad condition. And once after like a year, I went there visit, and I saw her with a newborn like that. Like,
chubby baby. Chubby baby.
Chubby baby. And she said, you know why he is like that? Because of you. I said, I
that ain't my baby.
There. And she said that I explained her, but I didn't teach her. She saw that I continue nursing, and the other kids, as she saw these depositions, she gave them tea instead of the milk. So she learned something, but I didn't intend that. So that's taught me that in life you leave something on people, and people leave that on you, left that on you. And that's, for me, that's the everything. Never mind, I never not talk with others, even if it's something not pleasant for us.
I know that about you, Myriam. I like that about you.
You know about it. Because I express myself. I don't have the truth. I have a little part of the truth that every one of us is like an aspect of the life.
Yeah.
And between all of us, we'll have something. We will have something that even we are not able to see.
Yeah. I love you. I keep telling you that. I just, you always warm my heart. All right. So, I know that you have a stream today.
Yes.
So, I think we're gonna, unless there's anything else you absolutely want to tell us today.
Only that I love every one of you in the chat, every one of you in that house, because you bring to my life so much. And I am sorry if I cannot keep up with the chat sometimes because of the English, because of the time that I am, and because sometimes I'm not so
you
chatty.
never have to apologize for that. No one should ever have to, don't ever, and I think this is a good message for everybody, and a good one to leave upon is that, showing up is enough, and a hello, I'm here, is you've done your job as being part of the community. You just say hello, and then if you can chime in and do some things there, hey, that's a cherry on top. But showing up and being part of the community is just
what I want to say is the appreciation I have for every one of you.
Yeah.
The appreciation that sometimes I cannot express.
No. Okay. Before I start boohooing, I'm trying to hold it together, woman. Trying. This one over here is already crying, but she didn't even have to have a camera. So see, she's over here just,
You cannot see it.
Yeah. So see, and then it spreads. I feel it. I see it. And then I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. All right. I love you. Thank you for having this Arty chat. And
I love you.
Oh, all right. I hope we'll try to make it over there today. I've got, it's a nuts around here most days. I'm gonna send this one. She's gonna come over and chit chat with y'all today.
Okay. I can do that. You just have to tell me how to get there.
You should send her links and she'll show up. That's part of her problem is she just doesn't know how to go finding things. It has to land on her lap like goats. You know that reference. I know Myriam does. She's heard us talk about goats before.
I mean, I'm talking about the real kind, like
video goats. All right. I love you. Thank you so much for doing this, Myriam. Thank y'all for showing up. And we'll be back tomorrow.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity in every aspect.
Oh.
And for being part of the design group in PM Arty Studio is all an experience it itself.
We love you. And then we got a design meeting on Friday, so we'll see if you still feel about that way.
We will. All right. Friday, I cannot.
Oh, you won't be there. Okay.
Don't let me.
That's fine. It's on. You can watch the recording. We're gonna record it.
I can. Don't you worry.
All right, everybody. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Thank you, Myriam. Much love.
Thank you so much.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Myriam.